First, let me tell you how to add borders to a paragraph or text. Different types of borders can be easily applied to paragraphs in Word. The borders can be added to any or all sides of a paragraph. A drop shadow effect can also be created, providing almost a three-dimensional appearance. The following steps must be followed in order to add borders to a paragraph. Position the cursor in the paragraph where the border has to be added. Go to Home tab of the ribbon. Click on the down arrow next to the Borders tool in the paragraph group. Word displays a variety of options you can choose from. Choose the Borders and Shading option. A border and shading dialog box appears. Select the Borders tab. Select the required border style from the setting area like box, shadow, 3D or custom. Line style can be selected from the style list. To adjust the distance of the borders of the box from the paragraph text, click on the Options button and set the From Text options. Change the From Text distances. Click on OK once it is completed. Click on OK to close the Borders and Shading dialog box. You can quickly remove a paragraph border by selecting None in the Borders and Shading dialog box or No Border from the drop-down list. After the border attributes are set, Word will continue to use the same attributes until they are changed again. Apply or change shading on a word or paragraph. Select the word or paragraph where the shading has to be applied. On the Home tab in the paragraph group, the arrow next to shading has to be clicked. Under Theme Colors, click on the color that is to be used to shade your selection. Now, let me tell you how to apply page border to a page. Follow the given steps to apply page borders to a page. Select the Page Borders option from the Page Background group under the Page Layout tab. Word displays the Borders and Shading dialog box. By default, Page Border tab is selected. You will find all the same options as we have discussed in Border tab. Now select Box option to apply line style to the page. Select Style, Color, Width and Art of the border. To apply page border to a specific page or section, click on the Apply to drop-down list and select the option that you want. Here, we have selected whole document. Click on OK. Alright students, let us learn how to apply shading on a page. Select the text of a page on which the shading has to be applied. In the Border and Shading dialog box, click on the Shading tab. Here you will find the Fill in Pattern section for the shading. Select any fill color or pattern that you want to apply and click on OK. The applied shading will reflect onto your page. Let us first start with Preview a document. A printed output of a document or an image is called a hard copy. From time to time, you need hard copies of your work. Just like any other word processor, MS Word provides us with options to print a document, analyze its preview, and control the printing properties. Microsoft Word allows you to preview the document before printing. Follow the given steps to preview a document. Click on the File tab and then select the Print option. A preview of your document automatically appears on the right side of the Word window. To view each page, click on the arrows below the Preview section present on the navigation bar. You can magnify the view of the page by using the Zoom slider bar at the bottom right corner of the Preview section. If you want to print more than one copy of a document, you can choose between the collated and uncollated options in the Settings option. If there are 10 pages in a document and you want to print 5 copies, the collated option will print the complete copy of the document, that is from page 1 to page 10, and then it will again start printing the next copy. Whereas the uncollated option will print all the 5 copies of the first page and then print the next copy of the subsequent pages likewise. Students, now let us learn how to print a document. After checking the preview of the document, you can follow the given steps to print the document. Click on the File tab and then select the Print option. Choose the printer from the Printer drop-down list. Enter the number of copies in the Copies pin box. Under the Settings section, click on the arrow next to the Print All Pages to choose any given option. Selecting the Print All Pages option prints the entire document. Selecting the Print Selection option prints only the selected text from the document, like 1, 5, 8, prints the first, 5th and 8th pages. Selecting the Print Current Page prints only the selected page from your document. Choosing the Print Custom Range option prints the specified range of pages from the document, like 3 to 5, 8 to 10, prints 2-page ranges, 3rd to 5th and 8th to 10th. After selecting all the required options, click on the Print button. Students, note that to change the properties of your printer, select the Printer Properties option under the printer name. Okay students, let us take a recap of this chapter. Formatting means arranging the general appearance of text in a document. Character formatting focuses on the appearance of individual character. Font is a set of characters of specific size and style. Microsoft Word provides 5 types of cases. They are sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize, each word and toggle case. Superscript and subscript options place the selected text slightly above and below the baseline respectively. Format Painter tool is used to copy the formatting effects of a piece of text to another selection. Paragraph formatting looks after the overall appearance of a document. Margin is the distance between the written text and the edge of the paper. Alignment refers to the positioning of text between the margins of a page. Left, right, center and justify are the 4 types of text alignment present in the paragraph group on the Home tab. Indent is distance between the text boundaries and the page margins. Tab stops are the predefined text positions on the ruler bar that are used to indent a paragraph or a line. First line indent inserts the indent marker in the ruler and indents the first line of text in a paragraph away from the left margin. Line spacing refers to the vertical distance between the consecutive lines of text. Word provides 2 types of page orientations, portrait and landscape. Header and footer are those little identifiers that run across the top and bottom of the document respectively. A particular mark that represents some piece of information is called a symbol